back, it's Matt Rogers. Now, I've got more fantastic photos coming through by kind, respectable people that want the truth. They send these photographs and footage in because they can see a big difference of our skies. This pink haze and these chemtrails and other formations. Spectacular photographs that are very much overwhelming. Now, as you can see on the screen as well, we are looking at the waxing gibbous, the moon phase for this time of the month, and we will continue to speak about the moon as well because it is reflecting strange colours, strange cloud formations, because they do indeed chemtrail the area that we see of the moon as well at night times. I'm going to pick up some other footage as well of the night skies because I feel that it's very important. So I'm going to continue with this video, and please all of you take care. Here we have this first attachment that's come in from 6-9 from Moore in Oklahoma, showing these different colours in the skies. Noticing this, again, this yellow strange colour to the left side. We've got the plasma from the sun in the background and these other colours that are reflecting. Strange cloud formations and also this red haze to the right side. Two different colours. And indeed, this subscriber's turning around on an email stating nobody is looking up. Car headlights are on, and it is impossible to try and get people to understand the skies have changed because news media are still not saying a word about this. So thank you for sending this fantastic image in, showing you lots of different colours and changes to the skies. We have this next photo as well from 6-9, stating in the email as well these strange cloud formations, but still news media describe these as being new cloud systems that are natural and give them different names. But when you've noticed the skies from past years, many past years, we never saw this. We never saw any of this whatsoever. But what's happening is it's a cover-up, spreading chemtrails and using HAARP to cover up other known objects and heavily objects that are coming through. This indeed is a strange cloud formation that's being produced in our skies. This is 6-9's next photo as well, that's zoomed in slightly, but how strange is this? This is another cloud chem that's just, I mean, look at these formations that are on this. People describing faces. Look at this here as well. Now, this image has not been enhanced, it's a true photograph because what you can see on the light here, the street lamp, look at the brightness here, there's no red reflection on this, but in the background you've got this other pink haze to the left side of this huge cloud formation. Now, this cloud formation is being used again with HAARP that's controlling this, chemtrails, chemicals, and indeed, as we go through the different videos, we are seeing different shapes. Look at this. Very dynamic. I mean, very, very strange indeed. Okay, we've got some more attachments that's just come in 2 minutes ago from 6-9 from Oklahoma. Now, she stood back from her house, taking the view of the skies above. Now, on the footage image you can see is this strange rainbow. And this pink haze on the screen, we're seeing multiple colours. This is, again, a true image, not been filtered or played with, because what you're seeing on the glass here are clear skies. I mean, look at this here, the reflection. There's no filtering. Above, there is strange colours. Very, very strange. We've got a pink haze. So let's move to the next photo. Now, on this photograph as well is a killer shot. It's been blown wide open. Now, there is something that's behind that strange cloud formation. As I just said on the other photograph, they've warned the public, but in a way to say that everything is normal. They knew that this was happening. They were told by the shadow government, the powers that be, to the media, to turn around and say to the public that this is normal. These clouds are just normal, they're new, and for people just to look at them and think how spectacular they are and how wonderful they are. But it is indeed a cover-up. Look at this yellow haze that's down here that's brightening up this strange cloud formation. These are chemicals. In the center of the screen as well, you can see another color that's cutting through as well. This yellow haze is becoming much stronger. Now, you can see the two colors. We're getting this pink reflection up here, down across here as well. Pink haze over here, and a change of the sky color. But what is strange as well, that when you look to the other side, you're looking at that reflector, that white color in the skies. So where's this yellow color coming from? The yellow colour and the pink haze is coming from other heavenly bodies, as this system, the Wormwood System, has made its way back. And still people walking around are not looking up and noticing because they believe the media. And how unfair is that to humanity? Here is another genuine photograph that you can see two objects in the sky. No lens flare because it's hidden behind all these chems. This is indeed a killer shot. What we've got is two suns in the skies. Can you see this reflection? Here is our celestial known body, the soul, the sun. There's something else here as well. Now, look at this pink haze that's coming through these strange formations of cloud systems that are full of chemicals. Look at the changes of the sky. This pink haze is coming from Wormwood. Can you see as well the way that it's like it's got wings. It's sort of dividing itself as it's heading through. Now, still people are not noticing. They're blind to the truth, and it's so unfair because I hope that more and more people wake up to this. We are looking at two suns in the skies. Another shot of showing the truth. We see, again, cloud formations moving in front of this. As I said before as well, that those that spray the skies will make mistakes. And indeed, it's spotting those mistakes. So thank you again for this fantastic image. Indeed, the photographs do look spectacular, don't they? People still look up and think, wow, these are great. The skies look lovely. But deep down, what we're seeing are these still changing of these lines in the skies, because they use towers, moving frequencies about up there as well, to organise the cloud systems to cover the truth. On the photo, if you look closely, we see that the sun's gone down, but we've got this fleck of reflections here from another object that's trying to beam through. It is so important to keep showing the truth, the true images. Look at the red haze as well that's on the roof of this car. If you can just catch this. This pink haze is still here. This colour is from Wormwood. So now let's move on to another attachment, and thank you again for this image. We have another genuine image that's come in from Mr. Fine from Texas. The skies again were covered. This strange colour again that you're seeing on the screen is getting stronger. Look to the left side, we've got a huge shadow here. Dark skies, and it is indeed being sprayed and painted. Look at the colours. Look, chem lines. The colours are very important, just like the other photos that you saw with the two suns just above. You're seeing this pink haze. These other objects have entered our solar system. No doubt, this is why they're covering the skies. This again is a reflector. It's the wrong colour. Now, this image was taken around 10 AM in the morning. Now, if we all stood back, went back in time to 1983, and we saw the sun rising in the skies as the earth is rotating, we would see a normal sun, yellow sun, no chem planes, and no dark skies. So again, if we would produce this photograph back in 1983, people would just look at it and think that it was just a drawing, that there was no way that that was a true image of our sun. So, again, the sun wouldn't do this. It wouldn't rise in the sky and produce a dark blue to a night sky around the other areas of the soul. a huge reflector that is causing the dark sky as our natural sun is dimming behind this object that's above Earth's atmosphere. It is indeed a huge problem, and it's starting to show up even more now. Now, again, this is from the same person that sent the other image in, around about 10 to 11 as well. You're looking at the changes as well. It starts getting brighter now because you've got the simulator that is now rising in our skies. Look at the white haze. Now on the screen as well, we're seeing a painted sky. Look at these strange formations that HAARP has produced. Very thick as well now, no natural clouds, just a mixture of chemicals. Look at the car headlights as well for that time in the morning. Indeed, a huge cover-up. Strange formations as well. So I'm going to move to another image now. Okay, now 6ix9ine has just produced this other image just moments ago. Now it is another eye-opener, this photograph, showing the differences. Now, looking at this photograph at 12 p.m, it is so different again from the skies from 12 p.m. from 1987. Now look at this dark area. As I've said in the other videos, we must concentrate that when we see this thick formation in the skies that are being produced by HAARP and radio towers, just to move everything about to cover the truth, when the skies get darker with these huge shadows above, they do this. Look again at this colour that's cutting through. It is not indeed our sun. No black dots, and just hugely dark the skies are. As I've said before, if all this was moved out the way, okay, you will clearly see there is a big problem. People would look up and notice that this strange light source in the sky is not producing our sky to become bright. Indeed, our sun is truly dimming. And I really hope that people prepare for an event, because through the years, okay, there's been plant life that's dying. There's also been many animals that are becoming extinct through the years, and in the next 8 years I do believe that this is going to get worse. Now, our ozone as well has been hugely affected by the sun that is still causing a lot of solar activity, and the Earth's magnetic field again is weakening. Now, it is becoming much more intense. Earthquakes are still being reported across the world. And I just want people to acknowledge this, because so many people now around the world are just looking down into their mobile technology, their TVs, and listening to the news media. But please, I urge people to take a look outside and please look up to see what's going on. Now, I just wanted to produce this photograph as well because I felt it very important, because people are reporting that these cloud formations move across the sky as if they're being controlled. As this reflector is moving and rising, this strange cloud formation is moving indeed in a strange way. Now, look at the colour here. What we see again is a different light colour that's rising. But we are seeing this orange haze that's reflecting from another object in our skies. This is the reflection from our real sun. I'm afraid it's being covered up, and it will continue to be covered up as long as people are still looking down. So let's move to another fantastic photograph, and thank you for sending this excellent photo in. Here is 2 more attachments from Cleveland in Ohio, from Paul. Sends in a lot of emails, a lot of information as well, and is a true believer of Wormwood. Now, he's another one that's out looking at the skies, and through the years he's noticed as well that this pink haze has become much more intense. It shows in the evening skies and also the morning rise, and many chemtrails you can see that's being produced to hide the truth. Now, for people, please look at the sunrise and the sundown. You will see that pink haze. Now, let's move on to another photo that Paul sent in. This is another genuine image that Paul just sent in. That is very much different from our skies, even back from 1972. Now, still people look up and think, this is wonderful, what a beautiful sight. And sadly it's not. Sadly it is a smokescreen. It's a cover-up because Wormwood has made its way back. Look again at this dark shadow. Now, this is the part that they're trying to cover up here, okay? When, again, if this was all moved out the way, you would see this reflector, the dimming of the sun, and a black hole. It would just be black, this area. And this is why, again, if it was opened up, people would start questioning it. But because it's sealed tight, just like the Pandora box, it is, again, deception to hide the truth. Look at these chem lines again. These are not passenger airlines. But indeed, on other people's photographs, you're starting to see that it's opening up. There is gaps now. This is why these fantastic people that send and build these photos to send in for people to see are catching it at the right point, trying to catch before they seal up the whole of this area you can see on the screen. Just below here we're starting to see this pink haze, the different colours, and it's important to look down there as well on the horizons. Different sky colours. This image again was taken just nearly 10 AM. No way is it a natural setting or a rising of our sun. There is a huge problem, and please go back to these photographs. When you look at them, you will know there's been a big change. We've got another fantastic member of our Nibiru community called Jason that took this image just 5 minutes ago using a Nikon digital camera. Now, what is important to see on this photograph as well, that, again, this dimming at 10 AM. Look at this pink haze that's filtering through here from Wormwood. Can you just see the pink reflection here on the horizon? The painted blue sky. So evident. It is the wrong colour blue, dark shadows above, and this huge halo. They have to spread the halo wider to stop you from seeing the truth. Look at this area here as well, that was quite interesting. Here, just chemtrails and a haze. Strange formations in the sky. Strange dimming of the sun. Just another fantastic image. Thank you for this, Jason. Okay, we've got some other fantastic people from the Netherlands that email all the time, sending information in, and indeed this photograph is absolutely staggering. This image coming from Bjorn, another genuine person that wants the truth to come out. Now, look at the area that we see of the sun. Look at these black formations here, chem formations, and this again, this reflection that's coming through from other objects. Now, what is interesting on this photograph, okay, is we see this colour in the sky. Then we see just above how black it is. Our natural sky again is being covered by all this to stop humanity seeing how dark it is around the area as well. Is this the coming of the 3 days of darkness? Because indeed the skies are becoming dimmer. So thank you for this fantastic image. The next photo as well is showing the truth. This reflector, it is wrong. It is a different colour than our natural yellow sun. Strange formations that we've seen before. And if you look carefully, you can see this reflection as well coming through this pink haze on these strange cloud formations. Look at the beam as well that's above. The dark blue skies, which should be a lot lighter for that time of the day at 10 AM. People need to start to become aware of this now, because at that time of the day we shouldn't see a dark blue sky, we shouldn't see these strange formations, this pink reflection, and this white strange colour. So again, thank you for this attachment. Now also, on the sundown in the Netherlands, this kind subscriber as well states that this happens every day. This strange golden sky, this sheeted blanket of chems, because he states as well that the military spray every day, and this, again, this red reflection. Can you see this as well? So again, we just got to produce the truthful images and carry on. I'm going to produce another video very, very shortly with more subscribers' images, and I'll be back again to show you other formations in the skies. So please take care, and as I said before, don't let those in power think for you. Please sit down and have a good think for ourselves.